So why don't we start off with that? I always think it's good to set the mood with a nice fragrance. Yeah, okay. I have a few different scents for you, and I want you to try and just pick out which fragrance it is, okay? Yes, so these are actually little scents from Scentbird. So if you have a Scentbird subscription, then you do have a little bit of a bias, a little bit of a cheat. However, if you don't, you should definitely check them out. But for this census test, regardless, I'll be spraying these scents, okay, on the little cards, and you have to tell me which notes are in the fragrance. What do you think? Yeah. Okay, well maybe first, before we get into it, you should learn a bit more about Scentbird. So, my little seashells, if you are new here, you probably don't know my love for Scentbird. So, if you are new, they are a monthly fragrance subscription that allows you to express your individuality through different scents. Now, I really love Scentbird because for just $17, you get a 30-day supply. Okay, now this is far more than what you'd get if you went to, for example, Sephora and wanted to just get one of their little samples. It's like this compared to, Scentbird. So you actually get a full month of wear. And for me, I switch out my Scentbird scents all the time, whether it's in my purse. If you are in your clubbing days like I used to be, now I'm getting old, but when I used to go out with friends, whether it be to the club or something like that, I would always take this with me because I would just go as like a free workout. I would just go and I would dance, So I would always keep a Scentbird with me in my pocket because your girl was moving it on the dance floor and I did not want to be stinky. So I would keep one of these with me in my pocket. Sometimes I would take it out of the case so that it just fit a bit better. But the cases are really cool because they can lock. So they lock like this for when you're traveling, and they unlock as well. So really great for travels, really great for the club, for your purse because they won't spill either. You can feel confident if you've got a nice handbag, it won't spill in there. And you get to try out different scents. So this month with Scentbird, I received first up an array of different colors of pink, which I love. So this one is like a kind of nude, reminds me of a nude lip case, and this is Dimes Voir Le Bon. I really love Dime fragrances. I've gotten a couple from Scentbird in the past. This one, oh, that is good. This one is anise, mixed citrus, pink pepper, cashmere woods, and white amber. Oh my goodness. This one I would say is more of a, what's it called? Unisex is the word I'm thinking of. Like I could easily picture this on a man or like very sophisticated on a woman as well. This one is a stronger scent for me. I'd probably give this one to my best friend because it reminds me of her. She's just, I don't know, she just is more into like the stronger scents. Like her and I's perfume preferences are very different, but that's why I love it because everyone is just so different with fragrance and scents, right? I think she's really gonna like that one. I see her in 2 days, so I'll give it to her then. Okay, next up I have Tommy Bahama St. Bart's Seascape. Oh, I love that font. It's a very pretty pink packaging for the bottle and a really pretty pink case. This one is Sparkling Lemon, Orange Flower, and Caribbean Velveteer. I know I'm gonna love this one right off the bat. I love me a citrus. Yep. Oh my gosh. That is insanely delicious. Oh, so light. This definitely reminds me of going on vacay to Lugano, like Switzerland, Lugano, and the lemon trees, orange trees. Oh my goodness. This one is phenomenal. I love this one so much. Packaging is really beautiful. I've never been to St. Bart's, but if she's anything like this, I got to go. Last but certainly not least, I have Hermetica Paris Peony Pup. This one is peony, rose, and raspberry. So imagine very floral, feminine. Ooh, that's actually really delicious. I'm normally not someone who's like super into florals, but this is very light strong scent. It's harder to identify the separate notes, but you did really good with the pepper. I was very impressed with that. Let's try this one, okay? This one only has 3 top notes. I think you'll do very well with this one, okay? This fragrance reminds me of you. Okay, good. You can just close your eyes once again. Good. Really good. That one was quick. Peony, yep. Can you get anything else in there? I'll give you a hint. There's another flower and fruit. Not strawberry, but close. It is a berry. Yeah, okay, yes, good work. It is raspberry, and then do you want to try and guess what the flower is? Not gardenia, it's rose, but very, very close. This one is a lighter scent, but a bit more obvious that it is a floral, like a peony. I find that it's a very distinctive scent. Yes, right? It's more common too. I'm not used to, for example, like peppers and musky scents as much. That's not usually what I go for, and neither does my partner. You know, I think if you either wear cologne or have someone who wears cologne, then you would be able to identify that a bit more. Yeah. But my partner doesn't really wear colognes like that one. But I do think my best friend would like it because it's a strong scent. It's like really, I feel like it's kind of like sensual, you know, like it's just, oh, yeah. Okay, last up, this one only, again, has 3 top notes. So we started off with the hardest one. This one is more obvious as well. That's my favorite one. So, see, what do you think? Yeah, it is really yummy, hey? There is citrus. Can you identify which it is? Well, if it's not lime, then yes, good work, lemon. There's one more. These are harder, I will say that. Kind of, but it's not technically the fruit. Close. You're right, I also didn't cleanse your palate, so that's my bad. You can blame me. Yeah. Almost. Okay, I'll tell you. It is orange flower, but it's not orange. It's not like a fruit salad. But it's a flower. That's why you get a little bit more of that softer, powderier scent. Very close though. You did really good with that one. Maybe down here. Yeah, what about back in the center? Good. Down. Good. Good catch. Over here. 2 fingers, yeah. How many am I holding up now? 4. Very good, very good, very good. What about now? Good. 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. I am wearing my piglet toque, which is like a belly cloth, I think that's what it's called, so it covers my whole head. I was like, I literally have no hair right now. I'm a bald piglet. Just like piglet right there. I was like, I do not have hair. This is not mine. I'm sorry, babe. Like, but she remade it for me, and I was like, I really do appreciate you remaking it for me. Like, thank you. And she's like, oh yeah, no problem. She was fine after that. But I came in after, and she was on her phone, so maybe Sit.